All right, a little different video today. We're here with JP. If you've not seen JP, he's the man behind the lens at Intune. If you've ever seen any of their YouTube videos or social stuff, he's the guy usually running the camera. And he's along because he's the one that mainly runs these demos for the CAYMAS and the CX20. So he's been ripping around this thing most of the summer into the fall. So he's the guy that knows the most about this. So he's gonna take us out on the water. We're gonna give the CX20 a rip around the lake and see what it's all about. We enjoyed our walkthrough of the CX19. And I was interested enough that I wanted to hop out in the CX20 and drive it and see what the CAYMAS is all about on the water. And maybe we even brought a couple Dobbins rods just in case we get the inkling to try out the trolling motor. So this should be a good video. All right, we got her out in the water, letting things warm up because it's only like, I don't even know if we're quite to 40. We're probably still in the high 30s today. We're gonna kind of cruise around in the boat. JP's gonna show me some things. We'll probably just kind of take it easy, see how it feels. We got like half tank of gas, a pretty well loaded tackle load, 2 guys. So a pretty normal load, nothing like extreme, not definitely on the light side. So we're gonna kind of evaluate how it runs, how it handles. We'll probably do a little top speed maybe at the end, but otherwise just kind of checking this out and having some fun on the water. Let's go. Well, we ripped around a little bit. JP can confirm that it's less warm behind the non-console than the driver's console. It's really not that bad behind the console. Actually does a pretty good job blocking the wind. We had the boat ripped pretty good, low 70s. You got to drive it a little bit at the top end for sure. On plane with no Livewells, I would say like 3 seconds and change to get on plane. She hops up pretty quick. I haven't driven many of the new, actually I haven't driven the new 4-stroke. So like this is a new experience for me, so I can't really give you a gauge of like how responsive it is compared to other 4-strokes, but I just haven't driven that many of them. But she scoots, she rips. We're gonna fill the Livewells, see how that affects performance and things. We made some wakes, drove around, kind of created some, I don't know, 2 foot waves. The hull eats the waves and carries the boat really well, so I'm pretty impressed with that. The turning so far has been really good. Acceleration, I don't know, overall a pretty sporty boat, pretty fun to drive. Everything feels tight. I don't know, it's been a good experience so far. We're gonna rip around a little more out here and then maybe get up and test the fishing platform a little bit as well too. So we're gonna cruise around, keep testing this and giving it run it through the ringer. Both Livewells full. We're gonna rip around and see how she gets on plane. All right, let's take a look and see how JP's got it loaded. He's got a few of his fishing rods in here. So we'll just take a peek in the old CX20 rod locker. Pretty big, a little deeper than the 19. We're not going to do a huge breakdown of this. We'll just compare and contrast to the 19 we looked at. Center box, a little bigger. Also has the rod, so you can use this as a center. I think that's different than the 19 that we looked at. Plenty of tackle in here. JP's got more boxes and knows what to do with it. He's got his GoPro case in here. Smart of him. He's got an arsenal bag in here. Lots of goodies. Lots of tackle in here. Let's see what he's got piled. And so the straps on the CAYMAS come onto the rod locker so that you don't have to unstrap your rods when you want to go into a rod locker. All right, we could probably put some more tackle in here, but plenty of room. Go with the rods in there as well. The step box, pretty standard. He didn't bring anything fun to drink. This little box, this is different than the 19. Little day box. All right, show us what's in the back.
All right, well, these compartments are fully loaded.
Fully got more tackle, all kinds of stuff.
And this isn't mine, this is actually Aaron's tackle.
Teal's Magic Flukes.
Yeah, so that's all his
stuff. Oh wait, look, what are these? What are these? What are these? What are these, Aaron? I don't think we talk about those, do we?
Same thing on this side. Just more Teal's tackle.
Alright. Ooh, the decoy quads.
Yeah.
Getting some insight. Look at, he's smart. He's got the arsenal shields for his Nikos and his wackies.
You name it, you can find it.
Attaboy. Alright.
You guys saw the Livewells before. Huge Livewells.
Yeah.
If you want to take another look at those.
I don't know. Do you think we could fill those up? Pretty good.
Pretty damn good. And then one of the cooler things new in this industry is back compartments. I think you showed them in the 19.
Yep. Similar thing in the 20.
Yep. Just super easy to get to your pumps and everything back here. So God forbid something does go wrong. Slime latches, you can get to them super easy. And there's a lot of room. So
this is all set up with big AGMs, 31 AGMs for the Ultrex. So you know, there's no fancy lithiums or anything in this boat at this time. So cool.
Super easy to get to and clean. So
the 250 Pro XS is what we're running.
10-inch hydraulic jack plates.
No shallow anchors on this boat, so take that into consideration for performance. But all right, I think it's cruise on a little bit. Maybe let's make a few casts.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Filled it in.
Got one?
Boat flipping! The first bass in a CAYMAS in the demo boat on the Chatterwagon.
And I caught a log.
JP's got a piece of wood because he's throwing a Senko in the fall. I mean, who throws a Senko in the fall?
On him.
Got him.
Freaking
Chain bassing. Not a jaint. So how do they? There's the fish. Chatterbug eater. Oh, seems like the CAYMAS can catch them. Just need a big bite. Moo.
Gonna bite?
Thought so. Big log comes out there. I don't know. This one's pretty big. Got our jig fish. He ain't much. Just a healthy little chunk. Knew it! I knew it! All right, we took it for a rip. It was pretty sporty, good time. I can see why people speak so highly of the CAYMAS. The CX20 is definitely a fast boat. You got to drive it a little bit. JP took me to a few trees and we popped a few bass. Felt like it fished really good up the front deck. Tons of area up here, like so much room. It felt super roomy, comfortable, stable. Fishing out the front deck, you know, as far as height off the water, felt really good. I didn't notice anything weird like casting or skipping or flipping or anything like that. But like overall, really good experience, good test drive, and definitely something to consider. Like CAYMAS is a nice fishing machine for sure. If you guys missed the video on the CX19, make sure you check it out right here.